They call you lazy. You've heard it from parents, teachers, maybe even your own inner voice. You have so much potential, but you're lazy. You never finish anything. You always wait until the last minute. That word, lazy, has become a label, not just a temporary feeling. It stings. It makes you feel broken, defective, like someone who simply can't change. But what if I told you? Laziness isn't a character flaw. It's a misunderstood signal. It's not a disease of the weak. It's a message your body and mind are trying to send you, a message that has been ignored, shamed, and buried for too long. Let's decode it together. Think back to the earliest humans. They weren't designed to hustle 24/7. They didn't check off to-do lists or attend back-to-back meetings. Their lives were simple: survive, rest, repeat. Your brain evolved for efficiency, not exhaustion. It's built to conserve energy, not waste it on meaningless stress. So when it senses burnout, confusion, or fear, it pulls back. It protects you. And that's where modern laziness often begins. You're not broken. You're built this way. But today's world doesn't reward rest. It glorifies productivity. If you're not always on, society tells you that you're failing. And that's how guilt starts growing like a weed inside you. Most people don't realize that the root of laziness is pain. Guilt says, I should have done more. Shame says, there's something wrong with me. Pressure says, everyone else is doing better. Now imagine trying to do your best under those heavy emotions. You open your books. You stare at the screen. You want to try, but nothing moves. And suddenly, you close everything and scroll on your phone. Then, guess what comes next? More guilt. More shame. More pressure. It's not laziness. It's emotional paralysis. You're trapped in a loop. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to binge-watch 10 episodes of a show, but nearly impossible to read 10 pages of a textbook? That's dopamine. It's the brain's feel-good chemical. Every time you scroll, swipe, laugh at a reel, it gives you a quick reward. It's addictive. On the other hand, long-term goals like studying, working, or cleaning your room, they don't give instant rewards. So your brain sees them as threats, not goals. That's why even though you want to improve, your brain is constantly whispering. Why don't we just relax for a bit? Let's start tomorrow. Let's check Instagram just once. This is not your fault. This is neurochemistry. Chapter 5, When the world labels you, you start believing it. When enough people call you lazy, you start becoming it. It becomes your story. I'm not a morning person. I just can't focus. I've never been motivated. These aren't truths. These are beliefs. And beliefs are powerful. Science shows that once someone adopts a label, even a negative one, they tend to live up to it. It becomes part of their identity. But here's the catch. If you can believe you're lazy, you can believe you're driven, focused, capable. Because beliefs are learned. And what's learned, can be unlearned. Let me tell you a story. There was a boy named Rohan. He failed 3 grades. Slept through classes. His teachers gave up on him. So did he. Then one day, he got sick, not physically, but emotionally. He realized he wasn't lazy. He was bored. So he began reading, not textbooks, but comic books. And from comics, he got into design. Then coding. Today, he runs his own software company. Laziness wasn't his problem. Direction was. Another story, Aisha, a young woman from Mumbai. She dropped out of college. She spent a year locked in her room. Everyone thought she was lazy. Turns out, she was deeply depressed. Once she got help, her energy returned. She went back to school, started dancing again, and now teaches kids how to manage emotions. Again. Laziness isn't always the truth. Sometimes it's just a symptom. Let's get clear. There are two main types of laziness. 1. Passive laziness. This is when you want to do something but feel too overwhelmed, scared, or tired to begin. You blame yourself. 2. Protective laziness. This is when your mind is protecting you from something it sees as painful or meaningless. You feel blocked or numb. Most people don't have a discipline problem. They have a priority clarity problem. Or they're emotionally drained. Or misaligned with their goals. So now you know. You're not broken. You're not lazy. You're just disconnected from meaning, emotion, or energy. So what's the first step? Self-awareness without judgment. Instead of saying, "I'm lazy," try, "I'm noticing resistance." Why? Ask yourself. Am I scared of failing? Is this task even meaningful to me? Am I exhausted and not admitting it? Once you answer honestly, your laziness loses power. Write down these prompts and answer them truthfully. What activity do I always avoid? What thoughts come to my mind before I avoid it? How do I feel right after I procrastinate? What would happen if I tried for just 2 minutes? What do I really want to feel in my life? This isn't a test. It's a mirror. You're learning who you really are. Laziness doesn't start in your hands or feet, it begins in your head. Before your body sits still, your mind whispers reasons to not move. And it does it so smoothly, you don't even notice. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm not in the mood. I'll start after lunch. Just 10 more minutes on my phone. Excuses feel true. But they're just well-rehearsed stories. You've been tricked, not by the world, but by your own excuse engine. And now, we're going to shut it down. Why do you make excuses? Not because you're weak. But because your brain is trying to protect you. It thinks, this task is too hard. Let's avoid failure. This makes me anxious. Let's run. I don't want to feel stupid or slow. So your mind pulls the emergency brake. Excuses are your brain's shield against discomfort. But what if discomfort isn't the enemy? What if it's the beginning of growth? Here's a secret almost nobody tells you. We act in alignment with who we believe we are. If you think, I'm a procrastinator. I'm just not that motivated. I always mess things up. You will prove yourself right, again and again. But if you change that identity, just a little, your actions will follow. Try saying, I'm someone who finishes things. I show up even when it's hard. I take small steps forward, every day. Even if it feels fake at first, it's not lying. It's leading. Go stand in front of a mirror. Look at your reflection, not with shame, but curiosity. Now say out loud. I'm not lazy. I'm learning. I used to run. Now, I rise. I'm becoming someone I admire. I'm not waiting anymore. These aren't just affirmations. They are seeds. Repeat them daily and your brain rewires. Slowly, your actions catch up with your words. Here's a simple hack to kill excuses. The 2-minute rule. Backhand index pointing right. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. Backhand index pointing right. If a task feels big, just do it for 2 minutes. The brain resists big mountains. But it accepts small doors. You don't have to finish the whole chapter, just open the book. You don't need to clean your room, just pick up one shirt. Action kills resistance. Small steps lead to unstoppable momentum. Chapter 6, Micro Goals, Small Wins, Big Change. Forget massive goals. They scare your brain. Start with micro goals like 5 push-ups a day. 10 minutes of reading. Writing 1 paragraph. Cleaning 1 drawer. Meditating for 60 seconds. These small wins send a message to your brain. I'm moving. I'm growing. I'm winning. Laziness feeds on pressure. Micro goals destroy that pressure. Want to beat laziness even faster? Use brain tricks. Brain visual triggers. Put your notebook on your pillow. Put your running shoes at your door. Make your environment scream action. Brain anchor habits. Tie new actions to existing habits. Example, after brushing my teeth, I'll journal for 2 minutes. Brain energy rituals. Build quick routines to energize yourself. Stretch for 60 seconds. Splash cold water. Listen to a power song. You're not lazy, you just need better wiring. Anjali used to whisper those words every day. I can't focus. I can't get up early. I can't study like others. Her grades dropped. Her parents shouted. She believed she was broken. Then she discovered identity affirmations. She changed her language. Every morning, she said, I can try. I'm learning discipline. My future self is proud of me. It felt fake at first. But 2 months later, she wasn't just studying, she was enjoying it. Today, she teaches others how to break their inner limits. Language changes identity. Identity changes life. Pen prompt 1, what excuse do you repeat most often? Pen prompt 2, what would your future self say to you today? Pen prompt 3, write 10 new identity lines you want to believe. Example. I finish what I start. I show up even when it's hard. I create my momentum. I control my habits, they don't control me. I am focused, consistent, and powerful. Post them on your wall. Say them daily. Let them become your new story. You've tried discipline before. You've said, from tomorrow, I'll wake up early. This time, I'll stick to my schedule. No more distractions. And for 2 to 3 days, it works. Then you crash. Why? Because willpower is weak without structure. You were fighting a lion, your old habits, with a stick, your motivation. The solution isn't stronger motivation. It's smarter systems. A system is a set of small, repeatable actions you design to reach a goal without relying on feelings. Motivation asks, do I feel like it? Systems say, I'll do it anyway. Examples of systems. Habit stacking, after X, I do Y. Visual planning, see your tasks, not just think. Physical triggers, put your shoes near your bed. Rewards and friction, make good things easier, bad things harder. When your life runs on systems, you don't need to battle laziness every day. You just follow the track. Your environment controls you more than your motivation ever will. Let's rebuild it using these 5 rules. 1. Make the good habits obvious. Keep books on your bed, journal on your desk, your schedule on the wall. 2. Make distractions invisible. Delete useless apps. Use website blockers. Keep your phone outside your room when working. 3. Make starting easy. Break tasks into first steps, open the book, set a timer, open laptop. 4. Make success rewarding. Attach a small reward to each finished task, walk, stretch, listen to music. 5. Make laziness difficult. Log out of social media. Keep TV remote far away. Set time limits using apps. Don't just rely on willpower. Design your space to pull you forward. Here's one of the most powerful tools to automate productivity. Habit stacking equals tie a new habit to a current one. Examples. After brushing teeth I write in my planner. After lunch I read for 10 minutes. After waking up I stretch for 1 minute. After studying, I listened to one English podcast. Your brain loves patterns. Use it. The best part? No extra effort. No excuse. If your workspace is messy, distracting, or boring, your brain will run away. Let's fix that. White heavy checkmark: keep only what you need on the table. White heavy checkmark: use a study lamp or focused lighting. White heavy checkmark: add a motivation board, goals, affirmations, future self. White heavy checkmark: use a timer, Pomodoro method, 25 minutes work, 5 minutes rest. White heavy checkmark: noise. Use calm music or focus sounds. Clean space equals clear mind equals less resistance. Instead of asking, what should I do today, ask, when is my energy highest? What tasks match my energy? Time blocking equals assign work to specific hours. Energy blocking equals assign work based on how you feel at different times of the day. Example. Morning equals creative energy, write or study. Afternoon equals low focus, reply to emails or revise. Evening equals mild energy, planning or reflection. Match task to energy, and laziness reduces automatically. Ravi used to binge watch 6 hours a day. He tried deleting Netflix, but always reinstalled it. One day, he tried a new system. Morning phone-free zone. Habit tracker board. 2 hours of focused work equals 30-minute show reward. Weekly reward night for sticking to the plan. Now, he still watches shows, but on his terms. Discipline became fun, not punishment. You don't have to kill your desires, you just have to control the timing. You're more likely to stay consistent if someone checks your progress. You track it publicly. You attach a small consequence to failure. Examples. Buddy challenge, send daily report to a friend. Public tracker, post on your wall or online. Habit contract, if I skip 3 days, I pay 500 Indian rupees to charity. Accountability turns laziness into responsibility. You'll no longer say, no one will know. Because someone will. Let's create your daily system using all you've learned. Mantelpiece clock morning routine, 30 to 60 minutes. Wake up, stretch, drink water. Review goals or read affirmations. Write one task in journal. No phone till task 1 is done. Hourglass not done, deep work block, 90 minutes. Timer, 25 out of 5 Pomodoro. Study or work on key project. No phone, no distractions. Reward, small break or snack. Memo, evening reset, 30 minutes. Reflect, what did I do well? Plan tomorrow's tasks. 5-minute cleanup. Gratitude entry. You now have a simple, repeatable anti-laziness structure. Pen prompt 1, what time of day is my focus highest? Pen prompt 2, what 3 microhabits can I stack? Pen prompt 3, what reward will I give myself daily? Pen prompt 4, who can be my accountability partner? Write it. Read it. Live it. You're not guessing anymore. You're engineering discipline. Momentum is magic. It's what makes you. Start your day before your alarm rings. Finish things early. Say no to distractions. Feel proud, even without rewards. But here's the secret. Momentum is not motivation. Motivation fades. Momentum grows. It starts with one small win. Then another. And then, without even realizing it, you become a person who shows up. Every day. Let's build that. Let's make it simple. Small win plus repetition plus time equals momentum. Example. You write 1 paragraph. You do that every day for a week. Now, you feel incomplete without writing. That's momentum. The mistake most people make. They try to start big. They skip the repetition. And they burn out. Your job isn't to be perfect. Your job is to keep moving, slow and steady. This is one of the most powerful tools in the world. It works like this. Pick a habit, study, journal, workout, etc. Do it every day, even for 5 minutes. Mark and cross-mark on your calendar. Don't break the streak. Ever. Soon, you'll do the habit just to keep the streak alive. It turns discipline into a game. Consistency becomes fun. Laziness becomes annoying. Want to go faster? Stop. Reflect. Once a week, sit down and ask. What did I do well this week? What distracted me? When did I feel most focused? What's the one habit I want to lock in next week? Use a journal or an app. Reflection sharpens your focus. No more guessing. Just clear, targeted improvement. You will fall. You'll miss a day. Or 2. Or 10. That's not failure. That's life. But lazy people say, I missed 3 days. I've failed. No point in starting again. Disciplined people say, I missed 3 days. I'm restarting now. Your relapse plan is the key. Write it like this. If I skip 2 days, I'll reset with one small task. I'll forgive myself. No guilt. I'll restart the streak. One cross mark at a time. The comeback matters more than the slip. Mornings are sacred. Not because of the time, but because of the message you send yourself. I start my day with purpose. Here's a simple morning momentum ritual. White heavy checkmark, wake up and drink water. White heavy checkmark, do one energizing task, stretch, walk, deep breath. White heavy checkmark, read your top 3 goals. White heavy checkmark, finish one meaningful task before checking your phone. Even 20 to 30 minutes can change everything. The rest of your day will follow your first victory. You can't win laziness if your body is tired. Fuel your energy like this. Green salad, eat clean, reduce sugar, processed food, late night junk. Droplet hydrate, brain fog equals low water. Person in bed, sleep right, 7 to 8 hours. No screens before bed. Person running, move daily, even a 5-minute walk boosts dopamine. When your body is strong, your excuses become weak. Your brain performs like a champion only if your body is trained like one. Karen was a national level runner. Then he hit rock bottom, emotionally and mentally. He couldn't get out of bed for weeks. He told himself, I can't run 10 miles. But I can walk for 2 minutes. Every day, he put on his shoes. Walked 2 minutes. Then 5. Then 10. 3 months later, he was running again. 6 months later, he won bronze. Karen didn't beat laziness with force. He beat it with momentum. Write this down. Pen day 1, if I feel lazy, I will do this 1s. You will fall. You'll miss a day. Or 2. Or 10. That's not failure. That's life. But lazy people say, I missed 3 days. I've failed. No point in starting again. Disciplined people say, I missed 3 days. I'm restarting now. Your relapse plan is the key. Write it like this. If I skip 2 days, I'll reset with one small task. I'll forgive myself. No guilt. I'll restart the streak. One cross mark at a time. The comeback matters more than the slip. Mornings are sacred. Not because of the time, but because of the message you send yourself. I start my day with purpose. Here's a simple morning momentum ritual. White heavy checkmark, wake up and drink water. White heavy checkmark, do one energizing task, stretch, walk, deep breath. White heavy checkmark, read your top 3 goals. White heavy checkmark. Finish one meaningful task before checking your phone. Even 20 to 30 minutes can change everything. The rest of your day will follow your first victory. You can't win laziness if your body is tired. Fuel your energy like this. Green salad. Eat clean, reduce sugar, processed food, late night junk. Droplet hydrate, brain fog equals low water. Person in bed. Sleep right, 7 to 8 hours. No screens before bed. Person running. Move daily, even a 5-minute walk boosts dopamine. When your body is strong, your excuses become weak. Your brain performs like a champion only if your body is trained like one. Karen was a national-level runner. Then he hit rock bottom, emotionally and mentally. He couldn't get out of bed for weeks. He told himself, "I can't run 10 miles. But I can walk for 2 minutes." Every day, he put on his shoes. Walked 2 minutes. Then 5. Then 10. 3 months later, he was running again. 6 months later, he won bronze. Karen didn't beat laziness with force. He beat it with momentum. Write this down. Day 1, if I feel lazy, I will do this one small action. Day 2, I'll remove these 3 distractions from my space. Day 3, I'll reflect on what broke my streak, and reset it. Then add this affirmation. I'm not someone who gives up. I pause. Then I return stronger.